Hello champions, how are you doing? My name is Hardik and I am your own business consultant. So this video is not a sales pitch, don't worry. I am doing this video simply to make sure that you are able to take the right decision for your own benefit. A trainer, a business coach, a business consultant. These are all three different things. And it's extremely important for you to know when to hire which one, and sometimes it's better to hire none. Keep watching. Welcome back champions. Now before we jump into the topic of the day, on the 8th of August at 8 p.m. I am doing a free webinar. It's called Get Set Online. In this webinar, I'm going to be talking about should your business go online, should it not go online. I'm also going to be talking about what platforms can your business really use. Along with that, what kind of things you can do on those platforms. So if you think this pandemic has caused and impacted your business, you must visit this webinar because that's the only way you can infect your customer segment with your brand. So is it worth having a coach, a consultant, or a trainer by your side? Sadhguru, a spiritual leader, explains this beautifully with the help of an analogy. And I am going to use the same. Imagine yourself on a lonely, unknown island. And in that island, you are stuck in a forest. You don't know your way out. What do you think is more sensible? To keep trying and struggling to get out of that forest, or use the GPS that you have with you to figure out how to get out? The answer is obvious. It is only smart to use the global positioning system, the GPS, for it to show you what's the fastest way out, so that you can avoid all the problems and confusions that you may face on the way. GPS is a coach, a consultant, or a trainer. But you are better off not having any of these instead of having a wrong one or having a right one with a wrong reason. Now, of course, I am saying this because all the three are different. So let me outline that for you. If you need new information, then you got to go to a training institution. You got to go to a trainer, because a trainer can pass information which is new to you. If you want to learn and become a better human being yourself in terms of your life, in terms of a business owner, and you want that self-discovery experience, then you need to go to a coach. If you want somebody else to independently evaluate what the problem is, construct a solution and get it rolling, then you need to go to a consultant. Now imagine if you go to a coach and you want new information from him. It's not going to happen, because a coach will operate with questions. The coach will ask you questions so that you can discover the solution. And when you run with that solution, if you experience challenges, the coach will clear the cloud so that you can make an independent decision. A coach will never tell you what to do, will always tell you how you should decide what to do. A trainer is going to tell you new information. He is not going to give you those aha moments of, oh, this is why this happens. That self-analysis is absolutely your ownership. The trainer has to deliver the insights of the new information to you. That's all. On the other hand, a consultant, if you already know what the solution is and you simply want somebody to come and do it for you, don't hire a consultant, because a consultant is good at independently evaluating the problem and then constructing solution. If you have a solution, you need a manager to implement, not a consultant. Unless, of course, your solution you attempted to implement and it's not working, then it merits to think whether that is the right solution in the first place. Now let us understand how we humans operate, because that will help you make the right choice. So the first thing when we are stuck with the problem, The problem happens because we were operating with a mind that did not have the feature to avoid that problem. It's like if you go blind, you are going to fall in a ditch. Why? Not because of the presence of the ditch, but because of the lack of your eyesight. So if you are blind, you will have to borrow somebody else's vision, and that somebody else is going to be a consultant, a trainer, or a coach. The second step that happens is after you get this new information, you process information in your head. You kind of try and make sense of it. The third stage that happens is you try and do those things. The fourth thing that happens is you consistently keep doing it until it becomes your second nature. Now, if you're getting new information and you are able to do the rest of the three parts effectively yourself, then you simply need a trainer. If you feel that you are doing all these three things after getting the information, but you kind of get confused somewhere in the between, you need a coach. If you think it's not enough for me to get the information, I not only get confused but also get derailed, then you need a consultant who will do those things in your organization for you. Now, when you hire these guys, hire us, you are going to fail on three counts. Number one, you will fail when you are hiring for the price, not for the solution. Very often as a consultant, I can tell you, prospects come to us, they tell us what they want to achieve, which is like 100%, 200% higher than what they are right now. But when it comes to pricing, they go with the person who has the minimum. When your decision is based on getting the minimum priced consultant, you are not focusing on the best that is possible with whatever price that is to reach that goal. It's insane to go into a swimming pool and buy a floater which does not float but is cheap. The second reason why you will fail whether you hire a consultant, trainer or coach is because you want the consultant, coach or a trainer to tell you what you want to hear. Now when that happens, you are not getting anything new. Neither the information nor that eureka movement of discovering something, and you don't get anything done. If what you want to hear is exactly what the trainer is going to tell you, then there are two things. One, you shouldn't have hired anybody because you knew the solution. Number two, you are stuck into a problem, he's going to be getting stuck into the problem because he's applying the same solution that has not worked in the past. Now, when he's saying exactly what you want to hear, what's the case? The case is that the consultant is doing his business, the coach is doing his business, the trainer is doing his business. He knows that when he says exactly what you want to hear, you are going to sign up with him. Reason number three you may fail is going with a consultant, coach or a trainer with unreasonable goal. See, these guys, all of us, we are not magicians. We should be hired when you want to eliminate or avoid certain challenges. And with us, you can. Why? Because we have walked that path a million times. That does not mean that we will be able to do it at an unimaginable fast pace. It never works that way. The pace will still be reasonable. But the benefit is, while we go ahead moving forward, we will avoid those challenges that you may face when you walk that lane for the first time. So if you're stuck today, if you don't have an answer to a burning question in your business, if your business is not growing, you've tried everything for years together, well, in that case, you should go for a trainer, a coach or a consultant. It's always less expensive to hire a professional that can take all the challenges out when you walk that path of success than to keep experimenting and doing it yourself. So if you like this video, do hit a thumbs up. Share this with your friends and colleagues who are stuck in their business and are not able to grow and explore and reach where they really want to reach. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, you don't need a coach, you don't need a consultant, you don't need a trainer. You just need to go and hit that cute little red button and don't forget the black bell. Until we meet next time, keep propelling.